Hey, what's going on, guys? And here with another video, and I'm gonna try to go over this as best as I can, because there's not really much that I can go based off of besides my own knowledge of what I think or what I already tried to go through. But today we're gonna be going through the clothing mixing shop to really get a full understanding, or try our best to understand QQ bangs. So, from what I know about QQ bangs and what I've already mixed, is I've tried. I don't have another Broly top to actually show you what the stats are, but I grabbed a few things from the store before the video just so I can show you guys different mixing possibilities. But I mixed Beerus's stuff here, and I'm gonna try my best as possible to tell you what Broly's stuff was. Broly had maxed out health, he had maxed out basic attack, you know, positive, and then he had positive strike supers. Actually, hold on, just to make sure that that's 100% correct, I made like a little sketch, right? Try to gain some graphs together. So Broly had all the way up, okay, he had down health. Actually, he had all the way red health, he had up on ki, up on stamina, he was down on basic attack, down on strike supers, and then he was back up on Ki Blast supers. So this is what I got from the QQ bang. Let me go to it right quick. Try to keep this as short as possible. I know you guys don't want to go through all this all day, but if we come to the QQ bang, this is what I got. So basically, think about it like this: if the same way that you were born, some sites have positive genes, and you know, your other parent had positive, you know, lesser genes or weaker genes, they call them. So when you balance all of these two out, the same way as if you would do math, like a -5 plus a +5 would just be a neutral. So if you had, there was two negative healths, right? They both had negative health, so of course it's going to be negative health. They both had positive ki though, which dropped the ki all the way. I'm not sure on that one because the rest of the stats show that doesn't correspond. But so for the stamina, we had negative on one side and positive on one side, so that went up. For the next one, it's the same thing flipped around, and that also went up. So I'm guessing the negative and the positive do equal to positive. Then you had two negatives for the strike supers, which of course dropped it, and you had two positive for the Ki Blast supers, which of course raised it. But here's the thing, right? So for that two mixture, I know that the ki dropped, right? For some reason that I just don't know. Some stats may not correspond, but for the most part, most of them should correspond based off what they have. I'll show you guys later in the video what you can do to raise that. So if you know that that's not going to be, you know, the key is going to be low, there's actually a way that you can bump that up regardless. So yeah, also another thing that varies on that is if I click B and I come here to okay, so let's say I mix this and this, right? You also have, I don't know why that just mixed, but okay. Okay, so let's go back over some ones. Yeah, these two, that works. So that, and actually let's get this one. So let's say you mix them, right? You also have mixed capsules to go through. So your level also depends on the rate of the capsule. So if you have an ultimate, that's going to try to max out whatever stats that you gave it as much as possible. That's the same thing I did with the Beerus one. There, you know, so it balances out as right as possible. If you go with a small, then your chances are it could be random, and they're also going to be low, which gives, you know, a 1 or 2 ranking. Medium, high, and you know, it all varies. Ultimate would try to be as close as possible. So just like I showed earlier that one of them was kind of off, then it corrected itself. You can correct as many as possible with the ultimate, is what I'm trying to say. All right, I left to go check up on something, and I just wanted to make sure. For certain that I didn't mix, that I wasn't able to mix the different mixing capsules actually. So like I said, this is what I get my grasp on of what I think it is. So let me just show you guys an example of some stuff that I bought earlier that I wanted to test it out with. So I had the Elite Suit CC, right? And I wanted to get those Ki Blast Supers, but everything else looks possible, looks, you know, positive. So I'm gonna try to mix this Elite Suit. Is that shoes? Fucking no.
Welcome.
I'll come back into it. Go to shirts just to make sure. So I'll go to the where'd it go? Oh, here we go. Here's what I actually bought. King Vegeta, and I wanted to mix that with like, let's go back and you can see King Vegeta has no basic attack. So I might find something that can counter that. Because I do want basic attack. That's one of my strong suits, or what I try to keep strong at least. So I'll just go through here, and you know, this is something that could work, right? Basic attack is looking pretty good. So I'll use that, mix that with a ultimate, and let's see what we... So you know what I'm saying? You can kind of see where some things may fall off and some things may not, but for the most part it kind of stays true to it. But since they were kind of low levels, then I did get a lesser... I got lesser stats. You know, I only got a 2. But if I did go with something a lot stronger, stamina was one of those things where it just kind of whacked off. So if I wanted to mix Beerus's clothes with Gogeta, and I mix these with a ultimate mix, for sure something's good gonna come out of it. But like I said before, this is not something that you can manually control. This is not something that you can pick and choose what you want. It's basically throwing ingredients in a pot and seeing what you get out of it. It's just random. There's no way to actually predict what you get. I would advise getting 2 5 quality clothing items, mixing them together with an ultimate mix, and you're destined to get something good out of it. Just keep mixing and you'll definitely find something that you'll like. This gives you all positives. It's not a level 5, but that'll definitely do you good. There's nothing negative on there. And you could possibly, I'm not sure, I don't think you can mix QQ Bangs, but that's all I can advise, is just try to wish and hope with high level things and see if you can get something good out of it. I'm gonna mix this with the Great Saiyaman outfit. Actually, let's try Goku's tracksuit with an ultimate mix. And that just, you see the on Goku's tracksuit how everything, all the basic attack and strike supers and Ki Blast supers were less, and of course it's gonna throw them all down. And on top of that, it really dropped Ki Blast supers. That was one of the things that got off whack. But everything else up top, there was no negatives. But you know what I'm saying? You just have to really just get into it and just really try to mix things up. But for the most part, I think Broly and Beerus's really gave me something good. I don't know if you guys seen the QQ Bang, but let me show it to you. I believe this is the one. Yeah. So it did drop my health and ki a bit, but it definitely, one thing that I really want is stamina and basic attack and Ki Blast supers. So it does do you good. Just try your best, guys. Don't take my word for it. There could be somebody who drops a video tomorrow that's way better than mine, that makes a lot more sense than mine. But you know, it's just random. I've messed around with this for a while, and this is as best as I can get with it. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you guys subscribe for more videos. Also, let me know in the comments what you guys need help with, and I'll try my best to explain it in the video as far as I can. The game's been out for what, 2-3 days, so guides and having really firm information isn't going to be easy. You know what I'm saying? So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.